Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
What's up, peeps?
How's it, my bro? How you doing?
What's going on, everybody? We are here. We are back after our week off. Oh my goodness, feels like forever, man.
It's long, yeah. Long absence.
I mean, yeah, technically it was 2 weeks, but feels like a whole, like a long time has passed. But we're back. We're back, people. We're back. Hope it's this. Oh, how's it going over there?
I'm doing good. It was lovely weather for the good portion of last week, and then it was snowing and hailing a bit yesterday and the day before, and I'm like, how ridiculous is this country's weather? Like, it doesn't know what it wants to do. It's ridiculous.
Snowing and hailing. Okay.
Well, nothing like it. It didn't sit or anything. It just like, a few flakes in there and stuff. But like,
okay,
I'm like, come on, man. The sun was shining. We're well into the high double digits, and like, no, we couldn't keep it.
Yeah, we've had pretty nice weather the past 2 days. Today was chillier, but before that, let me see. Saturday, Sunday was cold. Then Monday and Tuesday it was hot. And today it was warmer than Saturday, Sunday, but not as warm as Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, we're getting into that. It's spring, but it ain't spring.
So, but now that videos that you were posting on your Instagram, was that today or yesterday or?
Some of them were Monday, and most of them was yesterday. Yeah, we were in the city in Manhattan yesterday.
Yeah, because the weather looks fantastic, bro. It looked really, really cool.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a little windy, but it was warm enough, so the wind actually felt good. And we went on a mini adventure. Like a lot of the stores we haven't been to for a long time, so we hit up Midtown Comics, Hershey store, M&M store, Nintendo store, FAO Schwartz, Disney store. I'm trying to think where else. We stopped for some sushi.
Yeah.
We actually walked to the Lego store because the Lego store used to be at Rockefeller Center, but they moved it to 14th Street. So Rockefeller Center is on 47th Street, and now the Lego store is on 14th Street. So we had to walk. Well, we didn't have to walk, but we decided to walk all the way to 14th Street. But we stopped at stores in between there because we're on Fifth Avenue. I don't know if you know Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. It's a real expensive place to shop, basically.
Yeah.
Where a lot of the rich people are. But there's a lot of stores, so we ended up going into a lot of the stores, and it was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, no, Sam was saying, do you see Jkl's on walking around again, and he's taking videos and stuff, and I briefly saw on Instagram at work, and I was like, yo, Jesus, guys, like, he's getting his steps in.
Yeah, we did a lot of walking. I posted a lot of short videos because that's what I was doing, like was taking short videos. I don't know if I'm going to do a YouTube video yet. We really didn't buy stuff to show off. We were just like buying stuff either that we needed or, just whatever here and there. It wasn't like, a lot of pops and stuff. I bought a couple pops for my mom because I was supposed to get them for her birthday. I couldn't find them. And then I went to FAO Schwartz, and they got a huge pop section now. Last time we were there, they had like a pop section about as big as what's behind me, which is a lot, but not a lot. Now their pop section is huge.
It's just massive. But your mom collects pops.
Not really, but I buy them first.
Well, obviously, you just buy things that she's interested in, like
yes.
So I can imagine.
But she does like the sports ones now. So the basketball ones, most of the basketball players, she'll take. She likes the Mets, so I got her the Mr. Met mascot and one of the players that I found. So yeah, and she has Muhammad Ali. I think I gave her Michael Jordan. So like certain ones she does like. but she's not like
Yeah, I want to get that black and white Muhammad Ali. That looks really cool.
Yeah, I wanted that one. I got the colored one, but I want the black and white. So yeah, she has the colored one. She doesn't have the black and white one. So yeah. But let's hit up the chat. First, we got
It's quite hard.
What's up, Yesy Lou? How
I
we
said
doing?
Yesy Lou.
Sunshine Toys. I'm assuming Brian.
Usually is, isn't it?
Yeah, DPJ64. What's going on? Thank you.
How
for
you doing, bro?
Out with us, Kay.
Should be late.
In the house, in the other room. Chase's Kingdom. All hails the kingdom. What's up?
Hail, stay royal, my brother.
Yeah, I got a box from Chase's Kingdom and Yesy Lou sitting over there, and TechBot. I got to open up these boxes. We haven't done a video yet. Mr. Holly English, what up, though? No intro, no outro.
No outro.
Funko
Should copyright that.
What's going on? He should. No intro,
Funko
no
Bros.
outro. Yeah, Kay said it was painful. Yeah, all that walking.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Oh, the Barbarian! What's going
Peter
on?
Barbarian's got it from his
Got up
nap.
from his nap.
Well, thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
Got up to watch us. And
He's gracing us with his presence.
yeah. If you guys didn't see, I saw that Barbarian and Sashi Cajun are supposed to be doing something together. Go
Is it
look
happening?
for it. Yeah, they have.
Nice.
Yeah, they have. When does it go in Barbarian? I didn't look at the date, but I saw that it was scheduled. I put a timer on my phone, so yeah, that's gonna be fun.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that one. Funko Bro, 73 away from 500. Let's get you to 500, bro.
Listen, it felt like these guys were at like 138 yesterday or something. They're flying it. These guys are flying it. Eh?
Yeah,
awesome stuff, boys. Awesome stuff.
They're definitely getting it. They're definitely getting it. I'm very proud, very happy for them. So I don't know if anybody said Saturday 3 or 4, can't remember. Yeah. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I mean, we all follow Barbarian, right? So
yeah, we do. Yeah. I don't know. I missed it. I must actually have a look at it. You'll love it.
Go to his page, and you should see it scheduled, and yeah, set a reminder so we can all watch that. So with that being said,
there's your southern accent again.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know why it just comes out. How many of you guys got this today? Come on, bro.
It's so hot. I wanted it so badly. The glow looks so cool there. Click the glow pic.
Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it looks so good.
It looks so sick, man. The yellow will be so awesome, man.
Yeah. I actually got notified in time to get it, but there's so many other pops coming out that I want. That's like, all right, I'm not gonna go for it.
There's all these black lights coming out, and the ones I've got on pre-order for April. I'm like, bro, no. My wallet is going to get up, grow some arms and fists, and start smacking me around soon enough.
I know, right? And I already have, and I still have stuff pre-ordered from last year that hasn't shipped yet. So, yeah, I'm being a lot more cautious and a lot more picky when it comes to what I'm ordering. So I didn't go for that one. I wanted
the Linkin Park album is meant to be coming soon enough. I can't freaking wait, man. Damn it.
Oh yeah, you're still waiting on that. Mine came really late, but the pop looks so good. Like I could literally break open the plastic and take the pop out, and I'd be happy. That pop.
You'll be happy enough with it. That's what I'm worried about, and because I'm crazy enough to do that, because you know how I feel about boxes and confining pops.
See, the thing with the album though, since it has the album background cover, like leaving it in like that is good. I mean, you could take off the outer cover, but leave it in the case. It looks good. It still looks
just
good.
So that you can take the pop off every now and then to look at it.
Yeah, that would have been cool if you could open it up and take the pop out.
Because I would have like had the barrier like on the sides, and then have a plastic over the back of the album art, and then have the pop in the front. You can take it and take it off and
something like that. Yeah, or even when you get it, you're gonna see that the bottom is kind of like glued in from the bottom, so it's like they made plastic. They put the pop on, they slid it together, but it's glued together. It'd have been nice if it was like tabs or something, so you could just pop it off.
And just have a look at it. Damn, I can't wait to get it, man. It's they're just telling it's going to come sometime April. That's not good enough, bro. It's not good enough.
Yeah, April. Come on, it was supposed to be
April. There's a lot of April.
Oh man. Brian said he passed. Barbarian said he missed the Flash.
Oh man.
Who's that? Derek Tully, what's up? Thank you.
Derek Tully, my homeboy from here in Ireland.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you showing up.
How you, brother? Thanks for finally watching.
Finally.
Yeah, I've been asking him since like the 3rd episode or something. And then we're already on what is that, 15th or 16th now? Unbelievable. But thanks for coming, bro. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. You know what Funko did in Europe? They dropped some pops in Funko Europe, Blacklight pops. So I saw Blacklight Joker. I was, yes, Blacklight Harley. I was like, yes, I'm gonna be able to get Blacklight Batman. And then no Blacklight Batman. I'm like,
hold on, I can change the Funko Europe. Let's see. Boop.
Yeah, they got that whole Miles Morales, and it's like 3 pops from Miles Morales. You see now, I'm watching my phone, so it comes diagonally. I mean vertically. And I was like, yes, Harley Quinn, where's the Batman? And then the stupid droid from Star Wars. I don't know who the hell watches Star Wars. I mean, come on.
Don't get kicked off the stream now. Come on now. You got a cat?
No, I don't want to get a kid.
This diamond SpongeBob is like 60.
It's been there for ages. Is it?
Yeah.
With the amount of shipping that I'd have to pay to get it would be 60, so it's not really worth it. I'm just kidding.
Both of these caps I want, the wooden one and the patina one. You got some good stuff on Funko Europe.
Hey, listen, what is Chase saying? Yeah, I'm looking at this comment. What's going on?
Hold on. Congrats to Jkl for the 257. Oh, I won his winged venom. Hold on. Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
Oops.
He had a 250 sub giveaway on his channel. Was it Saturday Chase? Or?
Yeah, Saturday. I had to miss it, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I ended up winning. He hit me on Instagram, and I was like, sweet, because I couldn't be there. You know, I'm working, so it's like if I'm in the middle of doing what I have to be doing, I can't jump on and watch. But I'm very happy about that because I wanted that.
You're very happy about that. The winged needle. What is the winged venom? Is it the glow in the dark one, or is it just the normal one?
No, it's not the chase. It's not the chase.
Oh, okay. But that's sick though. Like you love Venom, so that's awesome, man.
Yes, I definitely appreciate that. I mean, I would have loved the chase one, but again, that's one of those situations where it's a pop I like the common version of, so I don't mind not getting the chase. I mean, it's just an awesome pop anyway. So I like the rig giveaway. Yeah.
Hashtag rigged. Where's Bearded Barbarian? I'm waiting for. Oh, you did say something there.
Yeah, even
wheel.
Yeah.
No.
Even when Chase sent me the message, he was like, "Yeah, you won my 250 sub giveaway for the Wing Venom #rigged." I was like, "Okay."
The luckiest guy on the planet, but yet to win the freaking lotto. Like, jeez, man.
I know, and I played this week. I played last week. I've been playing. Oh man. Yeah.
Look at Beer Barbarian.
G Pops is here. What's going on? Thank you for showing up.
G Pops, how's it, bro?
Look, Derek said it only took me a few weeks, more like a few months. We've been doing this since what, October?
He's commenting. He's live. That's good, at least.
To get any new Funko sodas. Which new Funko sodas? There's been a lot of them.
Oh man.
Oh, the Blacklight Alice. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that right now too.
Calm down, guys. Calm down. Slow and steady wins the race, guys.
Boom. Yeah.
Now listen, this Cheshire Cat, he's flipping gold, man. I wonder if they're gonna have a stand for it, or what's gonna be about. Like, is the tail gonna be the stand, or what?
Yeah,
because there's a couple of box like pictures of it in its box, but you can't really see it when it's in its box, you know. So,
right,
I'd love to see it. Like,
I think the tail's going to be the stand. If
bro,
not,
it's going to be sweet.
Coming out his back, as long
out the back.
Yeah, but it'll be behind the tail, so it'll still look cool. I like this queen too because it comes with the little King of Hearts.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah,
little miniature. That's dope. And of course, the Mad Hatter and Alice. Not as excited for them, but they all look good though.
Alice, I feel they went too hard on the yellow though. Like, but I know, I suppose if she's blonde and everything, but like, it was Alice blonde. Yeah, she was. Yeah,
yeah, she was. It's really bright, but I don't know if maybe that's because it's on the blue background that the yellow is just popping.
I think the yellow's popping more because of the blue. I love the green on Mad Hatter's hat. That's awesome green there.
The hat and jacket.
That's a sick green.
Looks really good. So I'm definitely excited to see when these drop. I know a lot of people were upset that they're Funko exclusives, but listen, the Target black lights and the Hot Topic black lights, they sell out just as fast. So.
But can I tell you something that I'm happy about? Is they're coming to Europe, and that's the awesome part of it.
That's very good because you guys always get screwed when it comes to certain exclusives.
It always comes like 3 weeks later or something, 3 years, I don't know. These posters, is this a new thing, Jay? I was going to ask you, like, have they done posters before, or they're just doing it because of the black lights?
Well, Funko blacklight posters they've been doing. I know those of us who are up in age know blacklight posters used to be a thing. You used to buy the posters, put them on your wall, have your blacklight lamp, and when you turn on your lamp,
I'm almost that old, but not yet.
You probably missed it by a couple years, yeah.
Maybe.
I wasn't actually in the era where we had the blacklight posters, but I knew of them, so yeah. But as far as Funko posters themselves, I don't remember Funko ever making posters. But these blacklights, I like how they look. I probably won't get any of them, but I do like how they look.
It'll be pretty cool if they, the other things that we are sort of more interested in, like the Marvel and the DC blacklights, bringing posters out for those. I think that would be really sick.
Yeah, because that Venom blacklight poster was really nice. I liked how that one looked. And here we go. Look at the sodas.
The sodas are good, but look at that blue on the chase of Alice, like.
No, before you look at those, look at the cans. The cans. Oh, just the cans themselves. When I saw them, I was looking at the sodas, I'm looking at the figures, but then I looked at the can. I'm like, yo, these cans are freaking awesome. Can. Oh, those are so cool. But yeah, okay, go back to the figures.
No, but the cans are really cool though. Like,
but yeah, I like the commons for both, but the chases are so. I mean, you could imagine.
What I'm loving about what Chase said, he said all Alice things are 10,000 count. So that's awesome. That means it's going to be more available, and it'll be easier for people to get them.
Let me see. Yeah,
but the Queen
is 10 and Alice is 10. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's sweet, man. That's awesome. Now you see, that Mad Hatter soda is sick. If they just made the bigger, like the Funko Pop look like that, that type, that would have been fire. Then I would, you know what I mean? Because that's the older version. This is the more newer version. Almost said Joker. Mad in the Hat. Oh Jesus.
The Mad
Hatter. Mad Hatter. There we go. That other one is modeled more of the older one. Remember, like how he used to look.
Yeah. So this one would have been so cool. Even the Cheshire Cat. Look at it. You can see the difference. This is more the newer.
I wonder why they left the mouse in the teacup out. Was the mouse in the teacup, or was it in the?
Even Alice and the Queen are the older version, the older style.
Yeah. You look at the Queen. Yeah, you're right. The Cheshire Cat too. I like the newer Cheshire Cat though. That's for sure.
These are all the old school ones. I don't know why they left out the mouse in the teacup. I don't know.
That would be cool though, wouldn't it?
Maybe something about mice being in cups. It's always something.
Don't you're going to trigger me to get upset with things and not.
You know how they always trying to they got to be more politically correct about stuff, and they got to keep things to a level where kids don't think it's normal. So, like a mouse in a cup is like, yeah, that's not normal.
Listen, but look, listen. Unless the mouse was Hispanic, and that would be a problem. But then that's not a problem, because I think one of our Hispanic followers told us that it wasn't a problem because they didn't think that it was a problem. So
Right, exactly.
oh god, you see, you almost got me off there now. What are we reading? I got 2 of the Beetlejuice in November. Vampire Jack. Who's Vampire Jack? I forget.
Jack Skellington from
As a vampire.
Yeah.
Vampire. Okay, I remember.
So you can't even win a mystery grill pop worth more than $8. Yeah, I opened 2 of those boxes, and both of the pops I got, I don't even know where they are, but yeah, they were crap. I don't do mystery grills anymore. I might do them once in a while, but I'm not going to get them.
Yeah.
The reason why I bought them is because there's the new big box, and everybody was getting. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see.
But listen, they give you with that company though. I was looking at their site, I think day before yesterday. They actually give you more than most mystery grill companies. They actually give you a shit ton in comparison.
Yeah, as far as if you get one of the top hits, you're definitely getting a good hit. And what's in the box is pretty cool. So, but like smaller box runs with better value per box. Like the Poptopia one that just dropped today, it's only 62 boxes. Each one has a chase or an exclusive plus another random pop, and they're like $25. So
Poptopia,
big hits. You're still getting something worth value. And the box they dropped today, there's only like 2 pops that they have that I actually have in my collection. So I'd be more inclined to buy their boxes. You said the cans looking good. Yes, they do. Oh, you said you're buying the Sword Art Online pops? Or yeah. Actually, they had some Sword Art Online pops. Is it SAO or SOA? Okay, we might be talking about 2 different things.
Oh, Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. There you go. Yeah, I'm thinking Sword Art Online.
Oh no, I found some. I found some because he's been looking for the Sons of Anarchy pops for ages, and I finally found someone selling them. Not too of a heavy price. He's finally looked at the ad today.
Yeah, I remember when Sons of Anarchy were in stores, and I was like, I don't collect this, so I didn't buy them. Found out one of my cousins liked it. Of course, they asked me, I don't know, last year, yeah, do they have Sons of Anarchy pops? I'm like, yeah, but they're kind of expensive now. So,
I'm trying to find this mystery box thing you're talking about.
Oh, Poptopia?
Yeah.
Poptopia.us, I think it's called. You bought me one.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, no. But what I mean, I can't find the mystery box.
Oh, it's the Sunday.
I see it sold out. Who is this?
The Wednesday box, the one that just dropped today. It's possible it's sold out. Sometimes they sell out fast. It just dropped today at 3:00 my time, so that would be about 2 hours ago. Yeah, those cans do look nice. I love the way these cans look. Oh, so cool, so cool.
I'll look later.
So most likely the boxes, the cans don't glow, which would be totally a bummer. Oh well, if the cans glow, that would be something.
Well, I can imagine so though. Like otherwise, why would they put in so much effort to make it a black background? I don't know.
Well, because they're black light, so the black background with the
yeah. But I mean, you were going to do that so you can shine it off a bit, didn't you?
Make the colors pop. I don't.
Yeah.
Know. I don't know.
This is why we need to make friends with someone in the Funko freaking company so they can also answer our questions.
Yeah, and Chase made a good comment. The sodas look nothing like the Funko Pops, which is great. That's one
which
thing.
Is a bit different because you're actually feeling like you're collecting something different. Like,
yeah,
which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing with the sodas, though, the designs are actually kind of limited because remember the cans are a certain size, so the pops have to fit inside the cans. So they can't go too wild or extravagant with the poses. Like you're never gonna see like certain pops, like say this SpongeBob doing the weightlifting. It's gonna be hard to do a pop like that with it being so wide. Like it's not gonna. And they'd have to modify it some, but that is one of the reasons why they have to do the soda designs different from the pops, and that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. blue and green heads kind of freak me out. Feels like aliens.
It does with the black eyes as well. Doesn't help thing. It looks like one of this stereotypical alien that you got with the funny oval head.
Eyes,
it looks like one of those that just wearing a wig or something.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Especially with Alice, because her head is round.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah,
these are awesome though. Like, I love about the black pops, the black light pops, is the shine of the black on the side. Like, look at the Mad Hatter's hat, and then by the legs, there's the kind of like drawn in shadow. It's really cool.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah,
small efforts, I suppose. I appreciate. I don't know.
Yeah, those little design, the little design details. Yes. I get what you're saying. I like that stuff like that too. It just makes the pops look so much better. All right, off of that.
Off that. Hey, do you know it's WrestleMania weekend, bro?
Yes, I want to talk about that too. No, I don't plan on it. I mean, maybe I will. It depends on what I'm doing Sunday. I typically have to get up early Monday morning, so Sunday night.
I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the crowd. Like, that's exciting. The Hall of Fame was on last night. I watched it this morning. Really shit, like, without a crowd, without that big audience, it's really crap, like, honestly. And like, it takes all the prestige. It just looks like some stupid wrestler doing an interview or a little press conference on his own or something.
Right, without the crowd. The crowd.
Kane was one of the inductees, and he deserved more than that. I would have, to be honest, personally would have held off until we could have had a crowd for him. Not that the others are less important, but I mean, geez, like, great. Kane's been in there for like 30 million years. He deserves a little bit more,
He's been there for a good amount of time. Like, you would expect him to have actually, not. I understand what you're saying about Kane, but for all of them in general, like, if this is the Hall of Fame, so if you're putting him in the Hall of Fame, like, come on, make it a spectacle. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
That wasn't my fault. I had to cough.
You what?
I had to cough.
Oh, cough.
I don't know what the heck happened. He said Jackson's 115. Is that a realistic price? I don't know.
That is I mean, now he's going to make me open up a stupid app just to tell him.
Yeah, you have to ask Patite about that one. I don't know.
Okay, I'll log into that quickly.
WonderCon. We all know WonderCon. They dropped their exclusives, and no, the Hall of Fame was yesterday. They did it yesterday. I know a lot of times they'll do it like Hall of Fame, and then they'll do some event Saturday, and then have WrestleMania on the Sunday, or they'll have the Hall of Fame before or after, like usually right around it. But I think they spaced
the Hall of Fame is usually just right before. But I think because of all the other pay-per-views, because NXT, the smaller pay-per-view, they busy. They got a 2-night thing as well. So I suppose that's why.
look. Sorry to put you out.
Oh, Derek.
Yeah. So WonderCon,
it's going. It's the Jack's Teller without the cap. I don't know which one is without the cap. It's going for $100. And then with the cap, it's going for between $440 and $470. So I don't know which. I can't remember which was in that ad.
Okay. So if it's the one that's for 100, then 115, the person's probably just trying to get a little bit of cash.
A little bit extra, yeah.
Yes, Lou, if you have the Peacock app, you should be able to watch it.
Rewatch it, yeah. Peacock. I'm waiting for it to come to Ireland, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's free on Peacock, because Peacock they do have certain things that they have for free, and then certain things you have to actually get the monthly subscription to watch. So
so you subscribe to Peacock and then you subscribe to other things on Peacock.
No, it's free where you could watch certain things for free. So say take The Office for instance, the US version of The Office. They have the first 2 seasons for free. But if you want to watch the rest, now you got to sign up for the monthly subscription so you can watch everything else. They have certain things that they have for free. Like, you can watch the app for free, but certain things they have where, you have to subscribe. So I don't know if you have to subscribe to get the Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure for WrestleMania you're gonna have to be subscribed.
I can imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed to Peacock, so yeah, I have the app, but that's just to watch the free stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
He's at the Jackson no cap. So yeah, 115. That's high, but the person's probably trying to get a little bit extra. So haggle them down.
Haggle him down. Yeah.
Say rest in peace, WWE Network. Nah, they struck a deal. They struck a deal with Peacock.
They struck a deal, bro. WWE and Peacock. It's all over the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If I decide to watch, I'm gonna go on YouTube because people who post like 1-2 minute clips, by the time you're finished, you'll see them.
For sure.
Oh, freaking barbarian! I don't subscribe to too many animals.
But yet he subscribed to all of us, like.
Yes, and I'm a filthy animal. Anyway,
the dirtiest player in the game. Listen, the Wanderers Con.
Yeah. By the way, emails should be going out today or tomorrow. So if you were,
now listen. I wonder now if I'm a European citizen, well, not yet technically, but if I reside in Europe, and does this include Funko Europe, or is it just American residents? This whole thing where you get an email beforehand and then you get to go try and buy what you want to buy beforehand and all that.
Right. I think it's for worldwide. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know about the pre-order, pre-sale, whatever they call it when you get the email to go first. But I know they have, because they had the list for Europe and Mexico and all that, Canada. So it's definitely around the world, the Wondrous Con they're selling to. But as far as the to get in first, I don't know if that's just US or not. But
yeah, which ones do you like, bro? Which one would you try and get you? Ones.
So WonderCon is a small con. That's why there's such a small amount of pops here. They never really have a lot. This is actually more than they've ever had, I think, for WonderCon. And there's only 3 things here that I really, really want. And that's this Adam. I wish I had the pictures for you guys, but I don't, because I like how it looks, and he has the mini Adam right there, like he's shrinking. So that's awesome.
That's really cool, yeah.
Of course, Stormtrooper, Star Wars, come on. And the Black Widow soda. Those are the only 3 things here that I really, really like. Okay, if I get a chance to get in, I'm going to try and go for those. The other stuff,
I don't know.
Okay.
I think that Atom might be one of the sleepers to be hot, I think. But that Rocket Man, Rocketeer, what is his name again? Rocket Man?
Yeah. It's not
That's
called the Rocketeer.
Dude.
It's the character's name, but yeah, we know him as the Rocketeer, so yeah. I think
those are going to be sleepers too. You're right. I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's from the Emperor's Groove, isn't it? What's it from?
Yeah. And I'm not a huge fan of the movie, but it was a good movie. It was funny, and I know it had a following, so I'm pretty sure these will go fast. But yeah, most of them I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, they did the Diamond Jolteon, Diamond Flareon, which I figured out they do diamond to represent fire or water or electricity. It's supposed to be like the crackling or whatever. So, okay.
I actually honestly don't think they put that much thought into it.
And then the Sleazak from Land of the Lost. It's a show I remember watching as a kid. Don't really care for it. But
listen, isn't it that movie with, what's it, comedian's name?
I know they did do a updated movie version, but this is
Tangela Nights, the guy from Tangela Nights, or whatever you call it.
Tangela Nights. Will Ferrell. That
the same?
I didn't see it, so I don't know if that's supposed to be the remake. But this is the old version. This is from the old TV show. So yeah, I would definitely like one of these. I mean, it's going to be a low run. It's probably only going to be 7,500. So if I can get one, I try to get it just because I know it's going to be a low run, but not really because I care. I don't even know what character this is. It looks familiar, but I don't know where it's from. And I don't have the names, so I don't know. The Three Musketeers Donald I would want because they're going to do a Mickey and a Goofy. So it'd be good to have this set, but I'm not going to
start it off. I think that being as big as Disney is, I think that might actually be also sleeper.
Oh yeah, they're definitely doing a set. They're going to do Donald. and then Mickey will probably be San Diego, and Goofy will be New York Comic Con. Watch. I
see Bearded got his email yesterday.
You got your email yesterday?
It looks like he got his email there.
He said it was pretty good. Got my WonderCon email yesterday. Wow, okay.
But can you imagine waiting to win the lottery? And I don't mean to put Bearded Barbarian down now, but can you imagine winning the lotto for like? I'm not putting Wanderers Con down either, but for such a shitty con though, you know, with something that's not so like got a lot of things available.
Yeah, to win the lottery to get in for that one, because Yesy Lou said he got his email also. I haven't gotten anything yet.
It's funny how like a lot of the people in this community actually got it now. That's like plenty.
Yeah.
Already, and it's just two of the people in the same community. I was like,
yeah, for the con that you just said, it's I don't want to say it's shitty because I don't want to call anything really shitty, but the least exciting of the con.
Did you?
And I can't even say the least exciting. Listen, something that I always try to say is like, you know what the old saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Like,
yeah, for sure. And I know you like to see everything in the more positive thing.
Yeah, you can hate every figure on this list. You can hate, but somebody else is probably drooling.
Somebody else is going to like it, yeah.
So you know. And
I actually got an email about the Flash. I see.
Yeah, I got that email. I didn't realize I got it until I came home. I was going through my emails, but yeah, I got the email about that. So yeah, they sent out notifications for the Flash. It's just, you know, it was Funko drop, and unfortunately, these Funko drops, that's how they're going to keep going.
I love it anyway.
Yeah, because like I was saying before, if they pre-announce it, then it sells out in like 2 minutes, and when they do a surprise drop, okay, it sells out in 15 minutes. Either way, you know. I'd much rather them drop them as a surprise and I get my 15 minutes to try and get in there rather than pre-announce it and I know it's going to be gone in 2 minutes and I'm not even going to get a shot, you know? He said it looks better than ECCC. In your opinion, see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody else might think this one looks better.
You're trying so hard to stay on the board.
I'm just saying. I think this is better than ECCC also. I'm just saying.
I think at the moment, like the way I feel about ECC here, see whatever, I think anything would be better than that at the moment. But that's because I struggle to put my feelings aside about certain things.
Yeah, right. Let's not go there. Don't.
Anyway,
the reason why
they're not bad pops. Like I think it's a good bunch, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, the reason why I say I think this one is better than ECCC is because I think a lot of these look better. Even though I don't want to get all of them, like I'm only interested in 3, like they all look better, in my opinion, than the ones that drop for ECCC.
What is the one between Atom and Donald Duck?
I don't know. There was a listing on...
don't stress about it. I was just wondering, and I thought maybe you knew.
Yeah, I think that's the Lady in the Lake from Sword in the Stone, I think.
Oh, okay.
And it does look nice. If it's a Hot Topic exclusive, I'll probably get it. The good thing is that this one is Hot Topic, this one's GameStop, this one's Target. So those 3 would be the ones I'm more likely to be able to get.
Yeah.
The Amazon one, yeah, if you probably pre-order it, I'll probably get it if I pre-order it, but I don't really care for it.
Amazon officially got a Funko section today. I got an email about it. Okay. To say they got actual Funko section and it's all broken up into different categories and everything, which is pretty cool. So there's, I suppose, more pops for me to get.
Okay,
cool. Pops easier for me to get.
I haven't been on Amazon for a day or two, so okay. Next time I'll check. Yes, we know your opinion is important. Yes, Barbarian. We're sorry. He said that's for $23.49 on Amazon.
It's probably going to be out of stock.
If that's American, then that's pretty good. He said delivery and packaging is €60. I don't know if that's good.
Well, there we go. That's going to take you up to the $100 anyway. And then the import fees from, yeah. Anyway, what's the next con? I'm not trying to move on from this. I'm just interested to know what's the next con going to be.
The next one is probably going to be San Diego Comic-Con.
He probably told me like 100 times this month already. So
No, it's okay.
no, this is your first time this month, Sean.
Yep, San Diego Comic-Con should be the next one. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for those pops. I like those. I'm more excited for those black lights though. I think those.
Yeah, the black lights are really cool. Yeah, I'm excited for them.
I want those black light sodas. Oh, they look so good.
If I can get it this side, I think the black light might be my first soda of the Mad Hatter. That looks really cool.
Yeah, that was nice. And
Listen,
also,
that 10-inch what was it now?
Skeletor.
Skeletor, is that the first 10-inch glow in the dark? Or is there other glow in the darks?
I don't know. We're talking about this one, 10-inch glow in the dark. Well, jumbo size. We got
Jumbo size. Can't talk inches anymore. Some boys get offended.
The jumbo size glow in the dark Skeletor. I don't know if it's the first glow in the dark. I doubt it. But yeah, I can't recall it off the top of my head. So
yeah, I'm pretty bummed that they didn't show what glows on it though. I'm sure it's just the skull in the middle.
Just the skull, yeah. Based on how everything else looks, I mean, it's too dark for it to be anything else but the skull.
That Ram's head would have been cool to glow as well, I think.
Yeah, that would have been. But
Ryan Milky, how you doing, bro?
What's going on?
My dear.
Is that MegaCon is next? I don't know. MegaCon might be. I don't know. I thought.
What's MegaCon? Is that also a place in America like that is normally, or?
I don't know. I mean, I know they have a lot of the smaller cons. Like the WonderCon isn't a big deal. MegaCon, I know they have something. I don't know if it's MegaCon. They got a lot of smaller type cons that are kind of big, but not really big. Because the big three, of course, are New York, San Diego, and Emerald City. So those are the three big. Yes, you said MegaCon's in August. So that means, oh, right, the Orlando Comic-Con. Right. Actually, TechBot was talking to me about that. So yeah. That one is, I believe, in August, like Yessie Lou said, and San Diego is in June or July. So yeah. So San Diego should be next.
So I reckon, though, then in San Diego, I can imagine those My Hero Academia pops are going to drop.
Yep, probably.
You know, that nice 10-inch and everything, because San Diego's a big one, isn't it?
Yes, San Diego's the biggest
SDCC, I think, yeah.
Yep, San Diego's the biggest one. It's the first Comic-Con.
Okay, I see.
And also these dropped, just in case anybody's interested. The Wonder Woman 80.
I thought it was really cool because I thought she was holding a hammer at one stage, and then I realized it was an axe.
Yeah. That's what she was, the White Lantern, I believe. Whatever it is. Cool. Yeah. And they have the glow in the dark. So, I mean, it looks good. I don't plan on getting them, but they look pretty cool.
Yeah.
So in the UK, you have MCon in late August. Oh, yes, you got tickets to the MegaCon? Nice. Awesomeness. Yeah, MCon. Yeah, there's a lot of places that have their smaller cons. Because like in Albany, New York, they have Albany Con.
So he said he got...
Now they have Harlem Con. So, you know, there's always...
He said he got tickets now. So does that mean like cons and stuff are going to be open there by you?
Well, that one's in Orlando. And I know they did have tickets on sale. They did say that they were going to have in the building type stuff. So I don't know how they're doing it or what they're doing, but as far as I know, New York Comic-Con hasn't announced that they're doing anything yet, and that's the only con I really go to. So
yeah,
if I'm not doing anything.
It's on your doorstep.
Exactly. I mean, literally, I can get there in like 45 minutes. Oh man. So yeah. All right, so now at this point, we got to put up the warning. Where is it? Spoiler alert!
Spoiler!
In case you guys didn't know,
spoiler.
Tati and I have been watching the show called Invincible on Amazon Prime. It's based on a comic book that came out somewhere around 15 years ago, maybe earlier. I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe Bearded Barbarian can tell us since he's so old.
I'm pretty sure I bought the #1 issue of this comic because I used to wear this chain. And hold on, let me get up there. And it actually says Invincible because that was a chain I had bought. My son was probably 3 years old. So, yeah.
Damn, that's long ago. Damn.
I'm surprised I still had the chain. I mean, I'm not surprised I still have it. I'm surprised I still have it.
It's a cool looking chain, though.
Yeah. And before everybody says, how do you know it says Invincible? First of all, I had it, I found it in a book. So I know that's what it says. And second of all, one of my son's doctors actually read it. I was wearing it. And she asked my son, she was like, do you know what daddy's chain says? And I was like, oh, please tell me, because I know what it's supposed to say. And she said it says no fire below me, which is invincible. But the actual phrase is no fire below me. And I was like, okay.
Right. we can take that.
Comes from, but it does say invincible. So anyway, off of my little sideways rant, not rant, but conversation. So we've been watching Invincible. If you guys read the comics, please no spoilers because I don't.
We are enjoying the show.
Yes. I don't know if you guys know, but I typically on Saturdays have been doing a show with TechBot, JB, and Wayne Co, where we talk about the Marvel shows. We did The Mandalorian, we did WandaVision, now we're doing Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Well, it's the more mainstream show, isn't it?
Yes.
The mainstream show of that week.
And the thing with those shows is that I know the history of a lot of the characters because I'm a Star Wars fan, I'm a Marvel fan. So, you know, typically when I'm watching, I can catch Easter eggs. I know certain things that are supposed to happen. Like if a certain character has a certain name, I know that character becomes a certain person. It's like,
yeah, it's associated with someone or this person or that. Yeah.
Right. But as far as Invincible, I have no idea of any of the comic book stuff. So I don't know if one of the normal people are going to become super powered. I don't know if this person hooks up with this person. Like I have no idea. And I don't know what's coming. Have some theories. But as of right now, like the show is awesome. It's definitely adult.
It's sick. So it's definitely adult, guys. Don't let your kids. First episode in, I think it was like 15 minutes in. I had to put my earphones in because my kids were running around. I was like, well, they can't hear this.
Yeah. You're like, oh, they can't. No.
They can't hear this. And yeah, I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. And it got me a little bit more intrigued. So that was really cool.
They said some states open and some states not, and Florida is all open. Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, they're gonna have their con. New York not open so much.
But look, it's a long time because it's early next year that will happen, isn't it?
Yeah, no. The con, the one in Orlando is August. It's gonna be August.
No, I'm talking about the New York.
Oh, New York.
It's the first one of the year, isn't it?
No, it's in October.
Okay, I always thought it was the first one of the year. Anyway,
first one of the year is usually Emerald City. That one's in March. That's the first big one of the year. I don't know if they have a smaller one before that, but yeah. So all right, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it, but shall we do this? Let's see how many people actually are watching it at the moment in the chat. If they want to bring it up while we talk about it. Yeah, if you guys are actually watching, he says, spoiler is, I think someone is invincible, just a guess. Well, that's the name of the character. He's not necessarily invincible just yet, but...
well, to a certain degree, yeah.
If you haven't watched the show, we're going to be talking about it, and we're probably going to spoil some stuff for the show.
Well, we're going to talk about the first 4 episodes.
The first 4 episodes. It's still ongoing, so we're going to watch the first 4 episodes. Yeah, stuff like that. He crushed his head in the first episode, right? The main character, his name is I gotta find his name. Mark Grayson. No, Invincible.
Invincible. Mark Grayson. Yeah, he's
the son of the world's greatest hero, who's named Omni-Man, which is Nolan Grayson, his dad.
Nolan Grayson.
He has a typical Superman-esque origin. He's from a different planet. He came to Earth. He's like the greatest hero, all the Superman trope powers, whatever. But there's something mysterious about this dude. I definitely don't think he's telling the truth about his home planet. First of all, he said his home planet, they're full of people who want to help the world, and they venture out to different parts of the galaxy. But he seems to have a dark side.
But there's small bits about that, and I'm glad you brought it up though. And
hold
there's
on.
small bits in this.
If you haven't started watching it yet, I don't want to tell you to leave because I don't want to lose a viewer, but leave because I don't want to spoil it for you. If you don't mind,
because you're really going to enjoy it. Jesse Lou, this is a really, really cool show. And I
really
wouldn't watch it in
good
front of your young one, but like really, really good show. Like,
yeah. So if you don't want to get spoiled on anything happening, like jump out of the stream. I appreciate you coming. We're probably going to end after we talk Invincible anyway, so you're not going to miss anything much. And if we do stuff past this, then I'll put it in the description so you can skip to whatever's next. I don't want to spoil it. So anybody who doesn't want to get spoiled on Invincible, I don't want to tell you guys to leave, but yeah, definitely jump out. So you're not.
you can catch up with us next week. Like, but I think it's around about the third or fourth episode. Omni-Man actually says I think it's the third episode. It's not his planet to conquer.
Right. So
he specifically said that in such a way. He said it's not his planet to conquer.
Exactly. So it's like, whoa, wait.
But I think there's kind of two vibes about the guy. Like he said that, but he's kind of, I think maybe was sent out to conquer, but he's kind of likes the planet, so he wants to stay.
Yeah, and plus
he's like a god.
Yeah, and when he met Debbie, his wife, like he even said it, like she changed him, and that he had a kid. And we all know how having kids changes you. Like most of us, especially the guys in here, we were all young punks who, ran the streets and did silliness or whatever. And you have a kid, and that just changed your whole worldview, man. So.
You see, also, like, if you notice what he does is he's very much with Mark. He's saying he's trying to tell Mark everything about his home planets and everything about his history. So I think he's afraid that maybe Mark will want to go back to the planet and visit where his dad comes from. But he doesn't want that because he's going to find out all the skeletons in the closet. Right. Perhaps.
I definitely think he was sent there to stake out the planet, see what type of defenses they have, and then I can easily conquer this planet. But like
it's just
he liked the people. He ended up okay, right? Well, he met someone. He had a kid, so now he's just like, all right, well, I kind of like it here. He likes being a hero, but yeah, I definitely think that in the end, or maybe even not in the end, but somewhere along the line, he's gonna admit that he's, at least to his son, that he's supposed to conquer the planet or whatever, and there's going to be an issue there.
Sure, but the wife knows something more too, but it's something that he's now convinced that it's kind of okay, because she's, they're always like, why are you being like this, and why are you being like this now, and like, gives the feeling that she knows something, but he doesn't hold her the full something, but she knows a bit of it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say the spoiler at the end of the first episode, but there's a group of people that are kind of like their version of the Justice League. They have like a underwater guy, they got a Martian guy, they got a super speed guy, a Wonder Woman type character. So they have like their own version of the Justice League. They're called the Guardians of the Globe, and yeah, that first episode was really, really interesting, especially the end. I was like, wait, what? And I figured out what happened. And right before it happened, I was like, okay, they showed everybody getting called except this one character. And then he came in. I was like, yep, I knew it.
The thing is, I didn't expect, because at the time...
Go ahead.
Here comes Bane. Hello, Christina. The thing is, when that happened, I believe it or not, I do try and see the goodness in situations and people.
Just not Funko Pops.
But when he came flying in like that, I thought he was kind of going to hit someone from the side, like kind of hit the bad guy that was killing them. Yeah. Or was going to kill them or whatever. And then all of a sudden, he just hit the guy in the head. I was like, bro, what? Like, I almost fell on the floor. I'm sitting on the kitchen table. I almost fell backwards. I was like, what the just happened? I mean, I literally,
Baby!
And I was like, oh, man.
case you didn't know,
What a show, though.
Invincible. Spoiler alert, we're talking Invincible. Spoiler alert.
But what I don't watch a lot of comic book adaptation series,
Right.
comic book. If you understand what I mean.
I know what you mean.
So I'm not usually watching it, and for me to watch Americanized cartoon where there's a lot of swearing and gore, and the whole real life aspect, it was really fresh, and it took me immediately, and I was like, I'm gonna watch the next episode. You know what I mean? It was very, very good. I really love it.
And the episodes are all pretty long. They're all like 40, 45 minutes. So that's pretty cool.
It doesn't feel like it though, does it?
Right, it doesn't. They go by pretty quick. I can't even say they go by quick. It's that they're so engaging. That
they keep you hooked.
Yeah, it keeps you hooked. Even the parts where it's kind of slow, it's like it's giving you something. Because like the main character, Invincible, he's still in high school, so he's having his whole high school drama stuff. He was kind of nerdy. He actually got his powers late, so he's just getting used to the superhero thing. He realized another girl in his school is also a superhero, so they're kind of hanging out. But at the same time, there's another girl in the school he likes, so now they're hanging out. So now there's this weird, thing with him and both of them, and he's with one, but the other one kind of wants him, and she's having her own drama with being with another superhero who cheated on her with another superhero. So there's like a lot of
it's like real life drama.
Right.
It's real life drama because you hear about a friend that's cheating with a friend of that and this and and it's typical, like, I like this girl, but I don't know if I should call her. I've got her number.
Right.
But should I call her? It waits 2 episodes before phoning.
Especially with teenage drama, because we've all been there. So one of my favorite low-key jokes was and I saw the joke before they even made it. Before his first date with the girl, where she was going to come to his room, and his friend was like, yeah, you need to clean this up, put this up, and he had a box of tissues and a bottle of
lotion. Bro,
and
I was like, man,
before they even made the joke, when they first went in the room, I saw it and I was like, he's got tissue and lotion on his dresser. So I thought it was going to be just a background joke, like most guys would get.
But
that joke.
They kind of forced it at you, didn't they? They like kind of said, look here, man.
And then his friend was like, yeah, get rid of the tissue and the lotion, and he just kind of pushed it in the garbage. It was so funny. Thanks for showing up, Barbarian. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, brother. I do appreciate it.
We always appreciate you coming through. Thank you. The triplets.
One thing I also... Sorry?
The triplets, when she called them.
Oh, yeah, the cheating. The thing that I'm finding interesting about it too, though, is it's kind of like they remembering this. We got the real feel of it, so they kind of remembering to put the realistic factor into it.
Right.
Like there's one point where Invincible's goggles break in the fight.
Right. Yeah.
A normal cartoon, it wouldn't break because it's a cartoon. No one's really caring.
Right.
But literally in the first fight scene where you got the twins coming in, and the one twin grabs a civilian's head and flings it into the sky.
Yeah.
At first I thought, oh, jeez, what are they doing? Like, that's not going to happen. Like, like that woman had been dead just from the first initial turn.
Yep.
But then I see, like, it's kind of like they kind of using, okay, we're not going to use our realism for that, because they know if they had to do that, then they would have to literally watch every single thing, but then they'll choose their moments where it can be forgiven that they're using, like, the goggles breaking, because people are like, oh yeah, that's cool, his goggles broke, that's all right.
Yeah, so it's like you said, it's they're definitely picking and choosing which ridiculous tropes to go after and which realistic stuff to go after, but it works though.
It works. They do it so well. That's the thing. Yeah.
The show is really well written. It's really well drawn, in my opinion. And direction, like, this whole thing is just really, really good. I can't wait to see what happens next. Because they showed they were showing him sitting in his room alone. Then they showed the tissues. Exactly. Exactly.
But they just threw that at you, like you.
Yeah.
You know what they're trying to say by that, but then all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah, like the part where after I forgot which episode it is, but he was out superheroing, and then he came home and heard the noises from inside his house. And then
I think that's the last episode, yeah.
And you see his mother putting the lamp up, and they're sitting there looking at him. It's like, yeah, you know what they were just doing. Oh, it's so funny.
What did I was? I've got my treasures. What I'm loving though is how they're introducing the title screen.
Yes, like every episode.
It's like, what's your name? And it cuts Invincible.
Yeah, right when he's about.
I can't remember what. There's so many. Like, it's like it's not like I'm Invincible. I'm like, bro, that's so awesome the way they're doing that. Like, I loved it.
And I like the fact that in every episode it becomes a little bit more blood splattered, so something's coming. Because the first episode, it popped up, it was clear. Then the second episode, it popped up with a blood splatter on it, and then the next episode it had more blood on it. I'm like, yeah, this is getting bloody.
But I think something that was hardcore though is when and forgive me, I know I'm giving a lot out here now. When the new Global Guardians, whatever they're called, sorry I forget, move into the headquarters.
Yeah,
and Cecil comes in and it's like, you forgot something there. And Cecil's like, that's just to remind you what's going to happen if you slip up, bitches. I'm like,
basically,
that's brutal. Like, everybody knows they got slaughtered.
Yeah, he's letting you guys know we're going to leave this blood stain right here. So when you get too full of yourselves, remember the greatest heroes in the world got their asses handed to them. So
like the greatest. Like, he actually says, like, the greatest.
So that was pretty cool. I was like, okay. But there's definitely something with him and a robot. There's actually a character called Robot.
Actually, Robot, yeah. So but the thing is, I found myself on episode 4 in the beginning, kind of feeling like, where's it going? Because you kind of, from episode 3, you're kind of suspicious of Robot, obviously. Right? But then on episode 4, you kind of felt like, where's it going? Right? It's like we know what you call it's Omni-Man's got like 30 skeletons in his closet, and Robot's possibly up to something, but is it something in a good way, something in a bad way? Right,
exactly. Like his motives, he might be doing some underhanded stuff, but he might be doing it for a good reason. Yeah. So I'm not sure on him yet.
And then the episode ends on 4, right? And there's this funny thing in the tank.
Yeah. So it's almost like because when when Robot clapped Rex on the shoulder, he's like, oh, I forgot how soft humans can be, but he actually stabbed him with a little needle. I'm assuming extracting DNA. Is he trying to make another superhero, like a superhero that has all the powers or something?
Yeah. But what intrigues me though, like when you said that now, just reminded me, I forgot how soft humans are.
Right.
Before that, he never took that psycho robot approach.
Right.
He was always like sound in technicality, and he was always like, this is what this is, and this is like that.
Right.
And all of a sudden he's like, I forgot how humans are so soft.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, wait, like,
Yeah. The thing is, like, somebody else might have caught that, but Rex, he's an idiot. So he didn't even catch that. Like, that's out of character for you. How you don't forget stuff like that. So
but there was a lot of shots, forgive me if I do remember, at him, like he won't feel like it, because he's just a bunch of numbers. I think Rex actually said it to him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, him, and I think one of the female characters said it to him too. It's like,
he's just about the nuts and bolts.
Yeah. So maybe he can feel. Maybe he used to be human. He might have a human brain in there.
So here's my thought: what if he's making a body for himself?
Oh, that's possible too. Yeah.
Now, the reason I say that is because now the reason why he's snatching powers is so that he doesn't just have a body that's useless. He has a body that's
superpowers.
Because he's going to be kind of useless in a normal body.
Right. Exactly. Right. That makes sense. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. See, that's why
I don't know.
That's why I like this, because this is a comic that I know of the comic. I knew the main character, Invincible. I knew the father was Omni-Man, but beyond that, I don't know anything else about this comic. I just know that the son newly got his powers. the father is trying to teach him how to use his powers, and that's it. And I'm assuming they're gonna go to blows eventually, only because if you see in the picture, let me bring it up again. You see,
they're going to,
and Invincible's laying there bleeding. So it
but this could just be training, though.
Yeah, it could just be training, but it implies that they were fighting. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what happens. And plus, his father told him is basically who gave him his name, because he told him, you have the potential to be invincible. And if Omni-Man's the greatest hero in the world, pretty much can't be beat, then his son should be able to bypass
technically be as well, yeah. But do you what's her name, Amber, his girlfriend or whatever it is at the moment, something about her is like, for me, like,
you think something off about her?
not off, I just like, for me, kind of, she knows more than what she needs to know, because she's throwing these subtle hints. Are you out there saving the world?
Right, right. And then the one
but
where
she kind of says it in the way that she does know and she doesn't know, so you don't know how to read it.
Right. She's kind of giving him the opportunity to tell her, like, yeah, I'm a superhero, but he's not biting on it, because the first date, quote unquote, he left her in his bedroom for an hour. Now, I don't know about you, but if I come to your house and we're supposed to be hanging out and then you bounce, after like 15 minutes, I'm out. I'm not staying there for an hour. Why would I stay there for an hour?
But that's what I'm saying. So she's got to be. So you know what I mean?
Knows something. And plus, because when he got bullied the first time, of course, he got hit and he fell. He went down because, human. Now, the second time the bully came up to him and started punching him, he took all the punches like it was nothing. And everybody saw that. So it's like, all right, what the heck happened here? So yeah, she probably figures that he has some type of power now.
But she's got to. I think it's something more. I don't know. You're gonna have to wait and see, I suppose. But I mean, also what I'm seeing it from is like also her intellectuality. Sorry, I said so to say it right. Intellectuality level is so different to his. Like nerd watching comics, everything, and she's like.
Yeah, she's
like a super nerd, essentially. You know what I mean? Yeah, like she's
nerdy, but in the intellectual nerdiness, where she's worldly. She knows a lot about art and stuff. Like,
you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like it kind of conflicts in a way,
right?
Why would someone like her, as you say, waste an hour?
Yeah,
unless she has a reason,
right?
I don't know.
Yeah, and you could say she's into him, but at that point, like, she just really showed interest in him. So, yeah, you wouldn't sit in somebody's room for an hour that you just showed interest in like that. Like, yeah.
But it's heavy interest, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Shit, and she probably searched his whole room.
That's right, yeah.
Sort of super suit hanging in the closet or something. I don't know.
No, you had it on, so you couldn't have seen this.
Oh, right. Yeah, he had it on.
And another thing about the suits, just mentioning it was 1 minute. Superhero tailor, has that ever been mentioned in comics or anything, Mike?
Yeah. In the DC universe, they have actually, I think he's called the Tailor. They have a guy who makes super suits. They have guys that make villain suits. Yeah. It's something.
I just thought that was like, obviously someone that's not so into comics and that sort of thing. I thought it was kind of cool. It's like you go to someone and you tell him like your vibe and everything, and he's like, I'll make your suit for you. I'm like, okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, even in the movie The Incredibles, they had Edna. She made all the superhero suits. And she used to be like, no capes, because people kept getting their cape snagged. So she used to make suits with no capes. Yeah, so that was actually pretty cool. I like the fact that he was like, yeah, tell me your name. What you want your name?
But I think they did that because it's not really mentioned in the mainstream like shows and stuff. So I think maybe they decided, okay, yeah.
That was pretty cool. And I also like how his suit, it looks like an eye. Next time you look at it.
I know, right? I know, yeah. I did get it. I thought, now, am I grasping at things now? It doesn't look like an eye?
Nope. It looks like an eye in the middle. Yeah. So, yep. Yeah, even Yessie Lou said and Incredibles.
Something I saw now that's interesting, because I looked at the cast. Because I was just interested to see who the voice on. There's quite a few, 1 or 2 good names there.
Oh, well,
but what I saw is 8 episodes. Now, does that mean that's 8 episodes that's filmed or created? Or what is it like?
Usually when they drop the episodes, it's how many are out already. Like they have filmed for the season. So it might just be an 8-episode season.
Which is not bad.
Long episode, so that's not bad. Yeah, especially for a cartoon. Like they have to have them filmed and done. Like some TV shows, like they'll be filming later episodes while the early episodes are still shooting. I mean, while the early episodes are playing, they'll be shooting the later episodes. But for like a cartoon, they typically film, draw, do the voicing, film it all one time, and then they put it out. So it's probably just 8 episodes. Something I noticed about the cast is there a good amount of Walking Dead actors in it.
I don't actually follow Walking Dead myself, but
yeah,
that's really interesting. Yeah, that's really cool.
All right, and I don't know if this is why that is, but the guy who wrote The Walking Dead, who created the Walking Dead comic book, also created the Invincible comic book. So a lot of the
maybe that's why. Maybe that's the connection there. Yeah.
So that's a pretty cool crossover. I was like, oh, there's an Easter egg I get. The voice actors are Walking Dead actors. I got that. So
now one important question, I guess. Who wants to see some Invincible pops?
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. I want to get me as much as he's like whatever type of guy he is. I want to get an Omni-Man pop. Don't you think they'll look badass?
If they do Omni-Man, Invincible, well, you know they're gonna have to do Omni-Man, Invincible.
Listen, Omni-Man will look cool with the wings. What do you call it? It's the side hair, the gray on the side, wings, isn't it? That's what they called it. Mafia.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what they call them in hairstyle, but yeah, with the gray on the side, that would be.
That's gonna be sick, bro. And the mustache, the generic. I'm your dad.
Yeah, he got the porn stash. That's so funny. He got mustache. Like, you're Omni-Man. Mustaches don't work anymore, man. That's old school. But
it's like, bro. But listen, what I did love, that just got me thinking about one episode where they're fighting that aliens with the advanced time.
Yeah,
and he comes back and he's grown a beard and he looks slightly older. I love that. That's detail that you appreciate, bro. That's really good.
Like, it's a different dimension. Time is faster, so although he was only gone for like a half hour maybe, he came
it was
back
like 10 million years from there. Like,
so he was probably gone for like 3-4 days or something. Like that's pretty cool. I like that. But yo, he went and wrecked that planet.
He did go all out, yeah.
Wrecked that planet. Oh my goodness, that was pretty sick. I was like, yo, he pulling no play. That scene had me thinking of Anakin in Star Wars and Attack of the Clones, where he
butchers everybody.
Yeah, he was like, I killed everyone.
It's like so proud.
I was like, yo, Omni-Man took out everybody. Like because the problem with that, in my opinion, is okay, we can look at them and go, oh well, they were aliens trying to conquer our planet. But you gotta understand, if our government decides we want to take over China, like all of us don't agree with that.
Yeah.
So if China decides to start nuking us, like I don't agree with the government taking over your country. Don't nuke me.
Yeah, I've got nothing to do with that. Like, so you can imagine all these poor people there, like.
Right. So as far as they're concerned, we're Americans. We're trying to take over their country. They're going to slaughter all of us. So that's what Omni-Man did. Like,
they kind of did give that feel, though, didn't they? They're like, well,
yeah, it's like
making sure you ain't coming back.
Right. He killed everybody. It's like, yo, some of the people or aliens, whoever, probably had no idea that they were invading Earth.
Yeah, like it's like a top secret mission from a government, and like. Yeah. Everyone's getting slaughtered.
And now the whole planet is done. I want to know if there's going to be some type of repercussions from that, though. I wonder if everybody was actually dead or not. Or maybe some people survived. Some of those.
But that general, he was pretty smart, though, so I'm sure there might be.
Yeah. That was good, though. But when they kept coming back, I kept saying, okay, these aliens keep coming. Like, something's got to come of this. Like, it's not just going to be constantly them coming, getting beat back, getting beat back, and then when Omni-Man went through the portal and slaughtered the planet. I was like, okay, that was a good setup. Because you kind of, you have this reoccurring alien army. You kind of wondering, okay, what's going to happen? Like, how are they going to stop this? Or, what's going to be the end result? But that was not an end result I was expecting.
No, but that's the thing with the show, though. Like, a lot of the end results, we're not expecting it at all.
Exactly. It's like there's there are a lot of things that is predictable. Like when you see it, you kind of figure. Like when she caught him cheating, like when he came out the shower, I was like, okay, somebody's in there. Like that was easy for me to figure
and then,
out.
Like so many of them came out.
That was a surprise because I wasn't expecting her. I was like, oh crap, that was a good surprise. But
not to keep it on too long though. But what do you think about that monster girl?
Yo, that
scene was awesome. I loved it. And I couldn't understand it until she explained her powers later on.
Yeah.
On how it works.
Yeah.
And I had to check this little kid's throwing like the dick word around, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm like, how's this kid like talking to this grown man like this? And then all of a sudden,
at first,
it's
and
like
at
the
first
Hulk.
okay,
Bro.
she's one of those, one of those potty mouth kids, because a lot of shows have them. So you're like, oh, potty mouth kid. Then she turns into a mom. You're like, all right, does she have like an alter ego? Is this something? But then you realize, no, she's a grown ass woman, and whenever she uses her power, she gets younger.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like such a fresh outlook
crazy
on powers. It's amazing. Yeah. But that scene, what I loved is she the monster is like wailing at Rex, and then Invincible is going to intervene.
Yeah.
It's going to come. And eventually it comes and pushes him more. And then instead of making him look like Awesome, they made him look like a nerd. Like they kind of like, they made him look bad. And not bad, but like made him look like, how can I say?
Because he hit a little girl. And they even said it. It's like, oh, he hit
a little girl. But then they're like with him, when he responded, like, oh, but he kind of seemed like a novice. You know what I mean? Like he didn't know, like, oh, But
she even said it though. No, I deserved it though. So that kind of diffused it because when that happened, I was like, oh, they're gonna turn on him now. She was about to kill this dude, and then it's like she's like, nope, I deserved it. I went overboard, and I'm like, okay. All right. Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm loving it. I'm excited to see, like, is there going to be a little bit more? Because with each episode, they actually did give you a little bit more of the universe.
Yeah, they expand.
You know what I mean?
Or you're starting to see more and more of what the world is like, different characters. But before we move off of Monster Girl, I was thinking, like, in a sense, she's kind of immortal because, like, say she doesn't use her powers for the next 20 years. Okay, she'll grow to be, I think she says she looks like a 10-year-old. So she'll grow to look like a 30-year-old.
But she's 24. I think she said she was 24-year-old, yeah.
Okay, so I didn't remember what age she said. So okay, say she grows back to grow to 24 years old, to look 24. But if she starts using her power again, she'll start to de-age. So she can keep rolling herself back.
So what's interesting about it as well, her mental level is staying the same.
Yeah, and her mental levels stay the same. So literally, she could go 100 years, have all this experience and knowledge,
all this knowledge and
10-year-old's body. That's pretty cool. I mean, not to say she's immortal, like she can't die, but I mean, as far as physical aging, she can keep rolling her age back.
But what I love about that is bringing that up is where she explains to the robot, listen, I can't do 3 training practices a day because I'll be a baby next week.
Yeah, you guys can't.
The realism of the actual powers in use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Normally you're not going to worry about her de-aging into a child, but they actually mention it.
Yeah, and it makes sense. Because, that's one of those things where in certain situations they gloss over. They won't really mention it, but they put it out front. Like, I can't keep changing into a monster or I'm going to de-age into a baby. So they put it out there for you to go, okay, what's going to happen with that now? Like, is she going to be able to really be a part of this group? And another thing, as far as the group, remember, Robot was the one who picked the new Guardians of the Globe, right? He picked Monster Girl, who, if she keeps using her powers consistently, she's going to grow into a baby. So that doesn't make sense. He picked the dude who used to have power that now doesn't have power, which doesn't make sense. He picked Rex, who's a jerk, and his powers don't make sense. Like, he's kind of like Gambit. It's like he charges up stuff and throws it. Like, that's not Guardian.
But he can explain with Rex's power though. He can make anything explode, but it has to be an item, as far as I understand it. Because he still said in the first battle against those funny aliens, he said, "I'm running out of things to explode."
Right. That's what I'm saying. So he's kind of like Gambit from the X-Men, because that's kind of his power. He charges up stuff and he can throw it. But that's not like Guardians of the Globe level power. That's not like a power you give to people who are supposed to protect the planet. That's not a position.
But if you think about it, if you consider how he chose his team, according to what we saw at the end of the video, and my whole thought that what he's doing with that.
Right. That's where I was getting to. I think he chose those members because of whatever project he's working on. He needs that specific DNA.
But it doesn't make sense why he picked that guy with the armor, though. The guy with no powers.
Right. Maybe because of his experience, because he was one of the original Guardians of the Globe before he lost his power. So maybe it's something to do with that. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of a mystery, because the people who picked versus the people who left off. Because what's her name? Let me find her name. Eve. Like, she's super powerful. Like,
she's really cool. But it's the same with the other ones that didn't appear duplicate.
Right.
Like, if you look at the powers in themselves, it's all really cool powers. Because if you have a look at Invincible, he wanted on the team, but Invincible turned him down.
Right.
He wanted Invincible, obviously, because of invincibility, or a certain degree of it.
Right.
Then he wanted, I forget now, the Monster Girl for the aging and the immortality.
Right.
You can learn how to control it and literally stay alive forever.
Right. Yeah.
Duplicating yourself is awesome. Resizing yourself is awesome.
Yeah.
And something maybe just thinking now, what was that other guy's power?
The one
maybe
who lost
he's thinking. No, the guy that lost his powers. Yeah. What was his power though? Because if his power was cool, maybe he thinks he can find it in the genetics or something and
probably
recreate it. I don't know. That's just me overthinking it and just.
Yeah. No, but that's true. Yeah, because if it's a genetic thing, there's probably still in his genes, in his DNA. He just lost the ability to use it. So, and they never said how he lost his power. He just kept mentioning that he lost his power. So, yeah. See, and that's what I'm loving right now, because I have no idea what's going on.
You see, now this makes me think: what if Amber is the daughter of this guy?
Oh, that's possible.
She's connected somewhere. Because she knows, like, I don't know, man. Sorry,
yeah, she definitely knows something. Let's see. They get him to kill them, then they make something that kills him, and now they roll. With who's he and him? Give me
another sick theory. They get him to kill them.
Then they make something that kills him.
Oh, okay. So basically, maybe in the first episode, and this is where I think Chase is going. Maybe in the first episode, someone said someone was controlling Omni-Man.
Right. Got you.
Now, what if Robot was controlling Omni-Man in a way, and what Omni-Man is saying he can't remember anything is the truth?
Yeah.
And the only skeletons he's got in his closet is about his planet.
Right.
Right. And now, Robot is making something that can actually counter Omni-Man.
Okay, got you. Yeah. That makes sense, yeah. Because and also because the demon was getting close. Like, the demon knows what happened. And he told Cecil what happened. And then Cecil supposedly, and then he went to Omni-Man and told Omni-Man what happened. And Omni-Man was pretty much like, listen, you better back off or you're next.
But the thing,
he didn't do it, so I don't think Omni-Man believes he did it.
I think the demon found out more than he needed to know.
Yeah,
Cecil got worried about that, or Cecil, whatever.
But we know what you're talking about. But he didn't banish him though, because remember, he said he recreated the spell, whatever. You saw him get sucked through the portal, but then at the end of the episode, you heard him growling like he was still around. So maybe Cecil pretended to get rid of him to appease Omni-Man. Because remember, he told Omni-Man, yeah, I took care of him. So maybe he just did that so Omni-Man wouldn't think they're still.
But have a look at this, though. Would Robot have known that they would have kept... Remember when the beginning of the second episode, they were busy concealing all the global guys' bodies and stuff?
Right.
That's DNA, bro. What if Robot knew that this was going to happen? It'll be easier way for him to get powers.
Yeah, because he could.
Jesus, I'm overthinking this at some massive level at the moment.
That's the cool thing about theorizing. Your brain starts going all over the place
into all sort of things. But you know what I'm saying? That's literally another 5 extra powers that he could add to this thing that can fight against Omni-Man.
Yeah. And
if that's the case.
If you want to be real about it, they almost beat him.
They actually almost did. What was that guy's name? Looked like a beefed up Wolverine in a way. The last guy he was fighting. He was beating the shit out of Omni-Man's chest.
I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
But he literally beat the crap out of Omni-Man's chest. He gave Omni-Man a whooping.
Yeah.
But there's a history between them two too.
Yeah, you can see that there was something between them. So
now, why would they show the history between them and that there's something between them? If I don't get it. Something's gonna happen. They're gonna sideswipe us. I just know it.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I can't wait, and I'm really excited to see what's coming next. And I'm hoping I don't find out any spoilers, because you know what happens once you start paying attention to something. Now everything related to that thing is going to be popping up in your face. So I just know I'm going to go on YouTube and be looking at Funko Pop videos, and all of a sudden, Invincible season episode 5 review of such and such, that it's going to be right in the thumbnail, some spoiler.
Yeah, somebody's going to be stupid and do that.
Or I'm going to be listening to some other content creator talking about some other random Marvel thing, and they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, just like in Invincible," and I'm gonna be like, "No, I don't want to."
Yeah,
you know how people cross talk about stuff. I'm like, "No, I don't want to hear it. No." So it's gonna be interesting trying to stay away from spoilers for the next 4 weeks.
I'd say staying away from JB though. JB's the big comic guy, isn't he?
Yeah, JB's a comic guy. I don't think he's gonna spoil it for me, but yeah, he might say some stuff.
Like accidentally or something like.
Yeah. Stuff that dude had on the machines, and then later she said he didn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't make it, but like I'm sure they're gonna have the DNA on file or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But
they were trying to recreate this year, because there was like 3 of them that were decapitated.
Yeah, I think so. The thing I like about Red Rush, that was his name. That's about the only name I remember. But
you know what?
War Woman. I remember that one.
You know what I'm thinking, bro? You know what I'm thinking? This is kind of like, also at the same time, if you think about it now, this is the creators of Invincible, the comics, saying, I'm going to shit all over your product. You know? Not the Avengers, the Justice League.
The Justice League.
You said it yourself. They almost mimic the Justice League.
Yeah, they do. And a lot of
Batman. You got everybody there. Flash, so he's like, well, listen, our created character, Omni-Man, he's gonna wipe the out of your pretend character. You know,
because the thing is, like, one of the problems with the Justice League is that Superman is basically, he doesn't need them. Like he can do everything they can do and do it better. And even
each and every one of them, yeah.
Even in the Justice League movie, you saw they were all fighting at the end, and they were getting their asses whooped. And then Superman shows up. Okay, now we're gonna win because Super freaking Man. Come on.
Yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
So basically, what they did was like, okay, our version of Superman is just gonna take out this Justice League, our version of the Justice League, to say, yeah. Everybody always talks about if they would have gang up on him, they'd win. Like, no, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
But that's them showing the realism of it as well. Like, so I don't know. But listen, what does Omni-Man actually stand for? Forgive me if I'm missing the Omni. Like, what is it like?
Omni, I think, is like another way to say all.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think. I have to look that up, but yeah, I think.
Yeah. Now I was just wondering, like Omni-Man, like what is it? You know, like everybody kind of has like their name specifically for.
Omni is it's all things or all ways and places. So yeah, it means all.
Well,
so
okay, that's pretty. And listen, there's that one scene where they're off on holiday in Italy or somewhere. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a dragon attacking the buildings behind him.
Yeah, and he was waiting for her to answer.
And then she answers, and it's like, aren't you going to do this? Like, I'm on vacation. Let Cecil get his paycheck.
Yeah, I'm on vacation. What? That's another thing. It's like, you know, superheroes, even when they're off the clock, they're always on the clock. He was like, nah, I'm not.
Nah, bro. I run this place.
I'm here with you. You know, let them deal with that. It's like, yo, how many people died because he didn't want to do anything? He's like, I'm on vacation. So that was cool. And going back to Red Rush, when he was talking to his girlfriend and, you know, he ran off to do the mission, came back, and he was in his super suit. And she was like, I thought you weren't going to do that anymore. It's like, you could imagine how many times he's done that since he's super fast.
Yeah.
And then the conversation he had with her, he was like, you know, for me, everything moves so slowly.
Yeah.
So fast. He said a conversation is like an eternity of, you know, like a casual conversation to him is like hell because everything is so slow and boring. And you don't think about that aspect of a speedster. You don't think about how slow the world is moving to that person who can go.
Well, you think how slow the world is, but you don't think it to the degree of how slow a conversation is.
Right. You know? So it's like, a casual
super detail into the hours. It's ludicrous.
And then the way he cleaned it up by saying, but with you, you know, he hangs on every word and, you know, that's love. Like, he's like,
that was smooth though. That was very smooth. I was like, bro, you're going to dig yourself a hole. And he's like, but with you, baby. I'm like,
it's like, it's excruciating just having a conversation. But when I talk with you, I love every word. Like, what? You go ahead, Red Rush.
Bro, you're Romanian. What was he? Like,
yeah, he was Romanian, Russian, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So he was so cool. I was like, I like that. But yeah, it was and it was interesting seeing the Guardians of the Globe, their outside lives, because they showed when they were all getting called in the first episode, like some of them, you know, in their businesses or at home or whatever. And it was like, okay, like I want to know what happened, because remember the Martian, when he was stretching himself out, testing the limits of his power, he was with a little kid. Like, what happened to that little kid?
But that's it for me. It's so like they went into such detail
to show that
for it to be nothing.
That connection, right? So the kid has to come back, or the girl.
Will the kid come as a villain?
Right,
what is it? You know what I mean?
Find out, because you know that's the typical trope. You find out that somebody killed your friend. It's like, all right, now I'm going to avenge them. Now maybe the kid doesn't become a villain, but just goes on a vengeance rampage to get this person, which we know is Omni-Man. So it's like.
But then also the Mars global protector guy, they saw more of his race in the last episode, didn't they?
Well, who's right? Omni-Man?
No, of Mars Man from Global Defender.
Yeah, when they went to Mars, he did the mission to Mars, and there was more Martians there. Yeah, so that was kind of because they were saying that the parasite that's on Mars, like they can resist it, but other species it'll attach to, and I think it attached to one of the astronauts. So yeah, they're bringing that parasite to Earth. So I don't know, like there's so many different things happening because I forgot all about that. Yeah, so now they got this alien.
So I don't know. So now we have to wait 2 days to see the 5th episode and then talk about it next week, bro.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh man! And then there's something else I was watching too. I'm doing too much. I'm tired. I told you before the show I'm tired, and then I got
tired, bro.
So we're doing stuff. I got a bunch of videos we're supposed to be shooting. I ain't shooting nothing.
But listen, guys. Oh, Wayne, how's it, bro?
Just in time for us to leave.
But yeah, guys, as Jkl says, he's a little bit tired. He's been. Have a look at his Instagram, and you'll see why this guy is tired.
Yeah, he's
become a globe tropper. No, never mind. That didn't come out right at all. He's been touring. Go have a look at his Instagram, guys. Follow, like, and share, and all that jazz.
Yes. I'm going to be putting other stuff up there. Probably going to do a YouTube video. I didn't really do any like commentary or anything, so it'll just be like scenes of us going around the city. So, don't expect anything crazy, but I'll probably put stuff up there.
So guys, if you want to chat next week, we'll chat about the 5th episode of Invincible. I'm really excited for it. I'm sure you guys will be too. And you haven't got much coming this week, as you just said.
Yeah.
We shouldn't expect something, but there's always something with you that you expect teaching us about NFTs.
Oh yeah,
I said right. I said if you guys didn't. I didn't know what the hell. I think Wayne put out a video about it first. I'm like, what is this NFT? I'm watching Wayne's video. And then a few days later, you put out a video explaining NFTs. I was like, thank you. So that was really cool. So if you guys don't know what NFTs.
Yeah, go check out my video. Actually,
never mind.
I didn't plan on doing the video, but I mean, I planned on doing. Okay, I saw NFTs. I saw a lot of people doing videos on them. I was like, I should do like a little video for my community, because goes talk about doing NFTs. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'll do a little video. But then, like in the middle of me considering it, Wayne dropped his video, and I was like, all right, well, I'm definitely doing it now because I saw Top Pops did something about it and Wayne did something about it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna drop a quick 2-3 minute video explaining what NFTs are, as far as I know. Like I said in the video, there's a lot of people out there who can explain it much more in depth, but a simple explanation.
You explained it perfectly. Simple.
NFTs aren't anything new. They've been around forever. It's just that it's the new hot thing now that makes money. So anything that starts making money, everybody starts getting interested in. So yeah, it's nothing new. It's been around forever. It's just a thing. And anyone can get in on the NFT game. Basically, you create something original, you put it online, and you can sell it as your property, which people already do. So it's nothing new. I also have, like I said, I got videos that we're going to be shooting. So those will be coming. I still got old stuff that I've shot that I haven't edited yet. So that's coming. I did a Funko waffle on Instagram that nobody really was interested in. So I closed it out. I refunded the people who did show interest, and I'm going to do another one, maybe a little lower price, because with all this new Funko stuff coming, maybe people don't have a lot of money to do a big waffle. So that'll either be out later tonight or tomorrow, depending on how tired I am. And don't forget, Saturdays I do the live with Wayne, Mr. TechBot, and JB if he's back this week. He's been going through some stuff, so he's been out for a couple of weeks. We're going to be reviewing the Winter Soldier. Myself and Popped Heat, we're doing Invincible next Wednesday. So if you want to talk about that with us, come back.
Watch the 5th episode this Friday.
So watch all 5 episodes. Come back next Wednesday. Sorry. I'm also doing 2 giveaways next Wednesday. I have my 2 Patreon giveaways to do. So yeah, I only have 4 patrons, but I have 2 giveaways. So next week on the stream, you don't have to be live to get it. All you gotta do is be a patron. If you're a patron, you're going to be in the giveaway. If you join my Patreon this week, I don't think you'll be entered by next week. It all depends on when payment goes through the thing. You guys know. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got to say.
I haven't got much coming. It depends. I've got the kids at home. We got Easter break at the moment. They go back on next Monday. A little bit difficult filming when they're around. So I typically film with the tablet. Well, I'd use the tablet and the phone. So it's not really that easy. I might get Chase's box this week at Easy in Ireland.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll get to do that. I'm hoping. I'm really excited to get that box because I kind of know what's in it in a little bit. Yeah, if that comes, it's in Dublin. So it's here in Ireland, at least I know. And, it just depends how long it takes from a 2-hour trip from Dublin to my house.
Well, remember,
I take 3 days. Don't understand the logic. But if that comes tomorrow, I'll most probably do the film, get that out the weekend probably. And yeah, otherwise I'll resume proper lazy filming next week.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got, like I said earlier, I got a box from TechBot, a box from Yeshilu, a box from Chase, and I got, I think, 2 Hot Topic boxes. So I got boxes to open.
And maybe my Linkin Park and my Naruto Pops come this week or next week as well. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm hoping. I just want that Naruto, that Linkin Park. I want the Naruto too. I think I got 2 Naruto Pops coming from pre-order. I don't know. Anyway.
I want to see you get that Linkin Park album. I want to see your reaction to that because it looks so good.
I really know. Like I looked when you hold yours up and I saw Wayne when Wayne did his video. I was like, bro, that is so sweet. Like I'm gonna see this in person. I'm gonna cry or something. I'm gonna be like, bro,
the shading on it looks so good. It's such a dope looking pop with the wings on it. And it's such a dope.
I'm gonna sit for like 3 hours a constructive way how to open the box without damaging it.
I'm pretty sure if you have the right tools, you can do it. So it can be done. It's just glued shut. So if you have like a one of those like a Dremel, if you have a Dremel, you probably just cut it right on the seam, go around, and probably pop it right out. Probably.
Yeah. I don't know, but I don't know if I'll risk it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, really excited. But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we always appreciate you coming through, those who do come through. If you're watching this on a replay, I do get notes every once in a while. People hit me on Instagram or even in the videos saying, yeah, watching the replay. So, we appreciate that. Thanks a lot. And I guess that's it.
Yeah, hit the like on the videos. It does make us feel a little bit more famous. Yeah, like the videos, both sides. That's cool with you. I don't mind. I know he's the more famous one. Which way to point? But that's cool. No worries. I get a chat. I get a host to show with him. That's really, really cool. So I decided, before we break away, I've decided to do a little experiment, or me and my wife thought of this experiment. I got an Instagram ad going. Do you know about it? You've seen it on my ads. I think everybody's seen it. And I got it going as an ad, but I got it just to the local area, Ireland. So I'm going to see what I get from here as opposed to running it in a specific area like America.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? See what pulls better, and then we know.
All right, cool. We're going to see what happens. I mean, I'm excited.
It's a lot of fun. Like, I mean, that's creating an ad and you get the odd person looking at your profile and it's like, that's cool. It's got this visit, that visit. That's really cool.
Yeah. If we get 1 or 2 people to come join and they like it, then cool. I mean, I did my Top of the Pops episode. I don't know if you guys saw it for the Pop-Tart. And
oh, yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
I got a few people from there who subscribed and said, they like what I put out so far, and they want to see. They plan to stick around to see what I'm doing. And I'm like, all right, I hope I entertain you, because
sure. Well, you keep us informed with all your knowledge, so that's cool.
Yeah, I try. So yeah, we'll see what we come up with. Like I said, the thing is, I have lots of ideas to do stuff, and I have lots of stuff that I have that I'm meaning to do, but it's just to do it all. Typically, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like my brain
it's like me. I think of all these marvelous things, and then I'm just too freaking lazy to film.
Exactly.
But,
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start following. I said it last week, and I've been slowly but surely setting up. So within the next, probably next month, for the next month, once I get the first few videos edited, then it's gonna be like weekly, you're gonna see something new from me because I got a lot of stuff. Some of it is Funko Pop related, some of it's not. But yeah, I'm gonna just start trying to get back on at least one video a week outside of live streams. And speaking of live streams, yes, my interviews are coming back. Somebody had asked. They're coming back. I just haven't. I have some people who I spoke to, and we're supposed to be setting stuff up, and I just haven't gotten back to them. But yes, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming back.
But yeah,
so
we'll let you go and sleep, my man.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks everybody for showing up. Hope you had a good time. It. And you'll see us next time.
Peace.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Go.
It's over.